This is the last time Stuart Hall was seen publicly, arriving in handcuffs for a previous court hearing. Although today he was cleared of rape, he is not a free man either. In the dock, he sat listening through a hearing loop as the jury foreman declared that he was not guilty of multiple counts of child rape, but he was convicted of one offence of indecent assault against a girl under 16. Afterwards, the police said Lancashire Constabulary remains committed to investigating allegations of this nature, no matter how historic and no matter who the alleged offender. At one time, if you turned on your television, the chances were you'd find Stuart Hall grinning out at you. From It's a Knockout to the regional news, it seemed he was always on air.
Good evening to you. As you can see,
his persona was playful, his humour was of the postcard variety.
I think we shall retitle this programme It's a Knockout. The two lovely luscious girls go down with the Lord Mayor.
At the old BBC studios, he was known to spend a lot of time with women, but the prosecution claimed that wasn't the worst of it. This is a modern-day BBC dressing room. In the 1970s and 80s, Stuart Hall would have had a similar room. It was supposed to be somewhere for the star to get ready and relax off screen. But the prosecution said that instead he'd taken advantage of its privacy and used it as a place to commit rape. The jury did not believe that Hall raped two girls, claims which were made in the wake of his convictions last year for indecent assault. He said the teenagers had consented to having sex with him and now wanted compensation. Stuart Hall's former BBC colleagues remember him in different ways.
I thought he was a pest, a sex pest and a nuisance, and that he had lots of strange relationships with adult women.
I found him extremely charming and I got on very well with him. He was funny, he was very professional actually.
Stuart Hall is already in jail for his previous convictions. He'll be sentenced for these offences next week. Judith Moritz, BBC News, Preston.